It was the rat. It was that stupid, stinking, filthy rat. Hey guys, Big Guy Z here, back for another spoiler talk video, this time for Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. If you want my general all-round spoiler-free thoughts on it, then check out my review. I'll post the link to that video in all the right places. Now, I'm only going to talk about spoilers for this book only, and in no particular order. So, well, let's begin with the spoilers surrounding the infamous Sirius Black. So, Sirius Black is Harry Potter's godfather? And he's not a murderer? Well, looking back, I kinda should have expected a twist similar to that, but I guess I kinda underestimated the book. But there were more twists to come, like, I don't know, Ron's rat actually being some guy called Peter Pettigrew, the guy that everyone thought that Black killed, when it was Peter who was loyal to Voldemort and betrayed the Potters and caused that explosion that killed all those muggles, like... What? I love it when Peter got exposed and Lupin and Black were talking to each other like, shall we kill him now? Like, yeah, okay, let's kill him together. And Harry Potter had to step in like, Jesus! No one has to commit murder today. A room full of grown men and a 13-year-old boy ended up being the voice of reason. Well, it's his saga, I guess. And speaking of Professor Lupin, he is a werewolf, because... why not? Okay, I get it. Lupin being a werewolf is the reason why his friends decide to turn to animals by becoming Animagi. Animagi? Animaniacs? We the Animaniacs. Thus we had Peter the Rat, Sirius the Dog, and James the Stag. Oh, and another defense against the dark arts teacher bites the dust. Do. Another one bites the dust. Another one's gone, another one bites the dust. Seriously though, I wouldn't be surprised if, I don't know, Lord Voldemort himself cursed that job so no teacher can work there beyond a year at Hogwarts. Like, seriously. On top of werewolves being introduced, time travel is now a thing in this Wizarding world. Well, that came out of nowhere, didn't it? Harry and Hermione were like, oh no, Black is innocent and the Dementor is gonna suck the life out of him. What do we do, Dumbledore? And Dumbledore's like, look kids, I know I'm like the headmaster of Hogwarts, as well as a pretty awesome wizard, but I can't keep sorting things out for you, okay? But what you do need is a little bit more time, right, Hermione? And Hermione is like, what are you talking about? Then all of a sudden she goes all Doctor Strange / Back to the Future 2 at the end of the book in order to save Sirius Black and Buckbeak the Hippogriff. Now, I've seen it been done before, but I think it was kind of cool how they added all their time travel stuff initially before we knew about Hermione and her time turner. Like how we hear the axe chop and how we know about Harry saving himself from the Dementors. It's also shocking how the Ministry of Magic gave a 13-year-old schoolgirl the power of time travel. I mean, don't get me wrong, Hermione is arguably the best student in Hogwarts, but what if it fell into the wrong hands? We always get told in stories like this that manipulating something as big as time always comes with consequences, but we never see those consequences happen. Funny that. Another thing I want to mention is that before Harry knew that his future self saved him from the Dementors, he really thought that his dad, James Potter, was still alive and that it was he who saved Harry. Now when the truth came out, Dumbledore was like, well Harry, your dad is kind of alive because you see, he lives in you. Super cliched line, but it did remind me of that scene in The Lion King with Rafiki and adult Simba, as well as that song from The Lion King 2. He lives in you, yeah. He lives in me, yeah. He watches over, yeah. Everything we see, yeah. Now, one more thing I'd like to mention from Into the Water, into the truth, in your reflection, he lives in you. Are you done? No, sorry, what? Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, sorry about that. Got a little bit carried away there. Please, continue. Yes, well, as I was saying, there's one more thing I like to mention, was how Harry Potter basically trolled Draco in Hogsmeade with the invisibility cloak. He basically just smacked a bunch of mud on his head. Guys like Draco Malfoy deserve to be trolled constantly. Well, those are all the spoilerific bits that I want to talk about in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. If you got more that you want to add on, or you want to discuss what I mentioned in more detail, please let me know right down in the comment section below. Also, I am still open to shout out requests and messages, so if you want to get in contact, just drop me an email, bigguysc@gmail.com, and I'll try and message you back, hopefully. Next up is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, where I believe we'll go dive into more serious Harry Potter territory. But until then, lay a toes.